very possible to be in the seated position for over 20 hours a day. You get up in the morning, you sit at the breakfast table, you eat breakfast, you're seated, you get in your car, you sit and you go to work. You go to your desk and you sit down and you work for 3 hours, and then you go to the lunch table, and then you sit down at the lunch table and have your lunch, and then you go back to your desk and you sit down, and then you get back in your car and you sit down, and then you go home and you're tired, so you better sit down on the couch and have dinner. And then, the vast majority of people, the side sleepers, what position do you sleep in? Well, kind of the fetal position. It's, again, the seated position. Your hip flexors are pulled in, your glutes are deactivated, your core is off, and before you know it, you've spent 24 hours in the seated position.
They say sitting's the new smoking, right?
It's a valid argument. You hear that. And before you know it, you do the math and you're like, wow, I was kind of in that position for 18 hours yesterday. And
only so much we can do in the gym, and there's only so much we can do in the hitting bay. So a lot of our job and responsibility, and the students' responsibility for that matter, is to take a hard look at how they're spending their daily routine. Because the reality is, if you're still living the exact same way you lived after you've started our program, you're going to all but make it impossible for us to make that swing change or move your body to the desired pattern. And that's just the truth.
The students that I see that have the most success, going back to Kyle's point, are the ones who really commit and buy in to the whole package.